Hi guys, Dorota International Nail Artist and Educator here, and I'm in with Maya. As you can see, she have been working really hard with those hand wrapping, and we are just gonna do a fiber in a bottle rebalance on those nails. So first step is to push back the cuticles. I will also show you how to extend this nail as well. So she has been wearing her natural nails, and there will be lots of cuticle work as well, as you can see it on those nails, but we will make them nice and pretty. Then my next step is to take a cuticle bead and just file one side first, like make sure there is nothing on the nail plate. That's a lot of stuff coming off. And then put it back into the reverse. So the speed I'm working on is 22 at the moment, and then for a product removal I will be jumping into 30. Nice and good clean. And then just to remove the product. So I've got the safety bead, and then I'm just jumping with the speed. Put my fan on, and we are just gonna remove this product. To the pinky I'm giving a rest because I need to remove everything completely. It is good to jump from the nail to nail, like to don't produce the heat friction. Okay, and then I'm going back to the pinky, again a little file. I've got some stuff going on in here, so I need to make sure all the loose product is removed. And now I'm just gonna lower my speed a little bit, so I'm going to 25, and I start removing what we've got on the pinky. I'm actually glad that Maya did break a pinky because I can show you how I'm doing the extension with the fiber in the bottle. So this is all loose. I have to remove, there is air pocket in here as well. So again on nice and low speed. And I've got some air pocket here as well. Nice and low speed. Okay, I can swap to the hand file. Actually, we'll trim the cuticles first because there is quite a lot. So this is a first round of the cuticles. And this is going to be actually very cute set, like we are going to go for some pink. We've got this new collection, so I'm really looking forward to trying this color on my client, and we will connect it with tiny bit of gold and some flowers. Then with the file we are gonna shorten the pinky right down to 0, unfortunately. or fortunately, because as I say, you will be able to see it, how I'm doing the extension. And I wouldn't use like a fiber in a bottle for the entire set of the extension, because it is not a product for the extensions. It is great product for the natural nails, just to give them a little bit more strength, especially that's you know, clients want something which will last a long time, doesn't matter what kind of stuff they do. But I wouldn't do it like a full set with it. Now we are gonna shorten this nail as well. And remove any loose places. Blend the cuticle area. And then move on into the next one. I'm using a 100 by 180 grit, the blue file, and it's fantastic for doing a rebalance, like, and actually I use it for most of the work, so I like to file it from underneath as well, to blend all the natural nail with the product. Then this end is loose as well, so swapping to 100 side. And this is awesome because when you have to remove like quite a lot of product, you just swapping to 100 side, and when you're working on the natural nail, like in here, I'm swapping to 180 grit. Okay, once you're happy with the first file, I'm just gonna go and re-inspect the nails to see if there is any more shiny places, any more loose product. And then do exactly the same on the other hand. Okay, so that's them all done. Blue scrub to dehydrate the nail plate, nice and squeaky clean. I take the other one. You want to always dehydrate the nail plate nice and well. Now, after dehydration, like, because there might be always some dust, particles and the things, I like to give it quick clean with the brush, and then an extra nail prep to dehydrate the nails again. Take this one. Now on the pinky we have to put the V form just so we can extend it, so that's the forms I'm using. Keep this back of the form for your nail art, which we will create later on. The sticker goes on the back and here, and in Maya's case I don't have to actually trim the form, so I'm just pre-closing it and then hiding a client view, because quite often if you don't bang the camera, if you don't hide the client view, clients will try to help you too much, and that makes the things really difficult. So get the nice middle point and then start closing the form. I really like when the form is going up a little bit, just so you get a really nice straight looking nails. Universal air bond, which gives the adhesion of the product to the natural nail plate. And I do apply it on the natural nail, but also on all places where I had to remove the product. Grab the other one. So if there is any places where I had some lifting, I would reapply the product as well, because we need to place a fresh one in there. You have to wait a couple seconds for it to dry. And then using the satin pink fiber gel. So satin pink is the very light pink. I'm just gonna sculpt this extension here. First of all, nice and thin layer through the entire nail plate. Then pick up the scoop of the product and apply it on the free edge. I always go sideways, like I find it is much easier for me to apply this product that direction. So it's completely different than what I will do it with the gel. I'm not too bothered about shaping it and perfecting it, because it's almost impossible. Like, I mean, this isn't like a proper sculpting brush, so the things are much more difficult. And then applying like a nice and thin layer on the other nails. I watch the temperatures of the product, so I can probably only do 3 nails because it's quite warm in here. Nice and thin layer, cap those free edge, and then pick up the wee scoop of the product again and build up the apex. You want the apex to be really nice and tiny. They are natural nails, you don't want too much product over there, just a small scoop. And now we are gonna cure it. Okay, and now we are gonna, when the first hand is curing, I'm just gonna apply some product on this hand. So nice and thin layer. Nice and thin layer. Cap those free edge. And then I've got lots of product on my brush, so I'm just gonna build up the apex. And build up the apex. Change. Okay, this hand is ready for a product. Nice and thin layer, cap those free edge. Build up the apex. Change. And when I'm building, so first of all, I'm pressing quite hard with the brush, and then I'm kind of moving my product look in and out, and then once I am at the near the free edge where I've got more product, I press harder again. Change. Okay, pinky is ready for the foam removal. No, it's not ready for a foam removal, so I'm just gonna apply the apex here. Again, nice and thin layer. This is like a slip layer, so it helps me move the product better. And now the apex. Because I have removed the entire product completely here, I'm applying just a little bit more product than I would do it on the other nails. Change. Do the same in here. Sometimes if I've got too much product on my brush, like I would kind of remove the excess of it on the nail and then move on into the next one. So build up the apex, shake it off from your brush, and then press it harder so you can remove the excess of the product. Change. Because if you've got too much product at the end, like the things wouldn't look nice. So nice and thin layer. And I think that is the most common mistake when you start doing the nails, as you do not remove enough product from your free edge, and then when you're filing and shaping them, they become really thick at the end. Okay, same when you're applying the product, you've got too much product at the free edge. I'm always pressing much harder and removing this excess of the product if I don't need to have it there. Change. Okay, so one more time. You can see it, we've got lots of product at the end. We're missing this side here, nice and thin. So depending, like actually doing those rebalances is quite difficult, to be honest, because every nail is different. So like on this nail, I've got lots of product on my right side, not enough in here, so I need to press very gently. And then here I've got lots, so I need to press much harder to remove, like brush away this excess of the product. This way I'm kind of balancing the nail more. Change. Okay, now I can remove this form, it's ready. And cure the entire set 60 seconds. And okay, that's them all cooked, so we are just gonna grab the UV cleanser and remove the inhibition layer. And then shape the nails. So first of all, side walls. Blend everything around the cuticle area and shape those free edge. You can see it was just like a one move of the file because I didn't apply the product like thickly at the free edge. It was just nice and thin. And the thickness of the product is just starting here now when I'm filing. That's a perfect thickness. So you wanted it to look like a natural nail. Then we are checking the length and filing this one. The filing is actually really just perfecting the shape because we have done quite a lot of filing when we was removing the product, and then we was doing a shaping of the actual nails with the product itself. The way like we was applying thinner, thicker, depending on the place. So you can see it, I'm just really refining the shape rather than actually doing the entire filing. Okay, here I can file from underneath as well. Because this is, they are natural nails. Natural nails can grow sometimes funny shapes, like, you know, I'm usually trying to again balance that out so we can get the most pleasant looking results. Keep checking them. Again, blend everything around the cuticle area. Check it from underneath. That will also tell you the thickness of the product, like if you keep checking your hairline. And you can easily find the places you need to file. Okay, do the same on the thumb. Blend the cuticle area. And my clients like those thin looking nails. Like, yes, sometimes I do overfile the side walls. Actually, we didn't do much today, maybe on this nail a little bit. But I do it with the happy medium, like to please my clients and to still make the nails last the entire month. Okay, we can do exactly the same on the other hand. So UV cleanser. I also love how this gel looks on its own, like really nice and natural looking. Now I need to bend, that's perfect. I need to bend my client elbow. By bending your client elbow, you make their hands more relaxed. So sometimes if you have noticed that your client cannot relax their hand, check their elbow. If it's straight, they are gonna push the entire weight of the hand into your wrist. So I always make my clients to bend their elbow. When it's bended, things are much lighter, like on your hand. Very important filing is like on those sides as well, because that's what can make the nails look very bulky. Again, just a blend. So you can see it is almost like not much filing to be done, really. And I'm trying to file only the places which really needs to be filed. Like, I mean, if you would apply your product perfectly fine, all what you would do it is just blend around the cuticle area and buff it, and that's it. Like, you don't have to necessarily even file the nails. Like, you can apply the product without doing much of the filing. So if some of the nails are nice and perfectly built, you just carry on blending around the cuticle area and then just buffing the entire surface. Just checking if we're still in the camera. We are. And I'm glad, guys, you're enjoying those salon videos as well. Like, as you can see, fiber in a bottle is one of the most popular treatments I'm doing in a salon. Clients love like wearing their natural nails as well, and the look of it, like, it is so nice and thin. It looks so natural and it's really comfy to wear it, even for the clients which got really busy lifestyle. And Maya is a crazy busy girl. So, okay, buffer. So white buffer. I'm just protecting my client's nail folds and filing really in the middle, nice and fast. So this way I don't have to worry that I'm gonna hurt my client. I'm just doing the middle. Then remove the dust to see what is going on in here. And we need to do lots of more cuticle work. So I'm just filing the nail folds without catching my glove. The joys. Okay, just quickly grab another one. Always something have to happen on the video. Okay, don't catch the glove again. So with Maya, I can also file a little bit more on her nail folds because they are quite sturdy, I would say. Like, you know, they aren't like very gentle ones. So depending on the client's nail folds, like, I would either don't file them at all, or I could do a little bit more. Like, and with Maya, I can do a little bit more. And you have to judge it yourself. Like, I mean, you cannot do excessive work on every client because every single person is different. So there is no way I could file this long on most of my clients. Put it back to the revels. Now the speed I'm working on 25. And Maya is my last client for the day. So this is awesome, nice and relaxing way, because the sounds start getting quieter, which I'm glad for. It was really busy day. Okay, so that's my nail folds filed. Like, they will look much better. My next step is to grab the buffer and just blend the things further. So I like to give it nice buff and blend in here. like almost brush away the dust particles, file the free edge to make it even better looking. Okay, then I can always find something like a wee jump on the side in here, always blend it. Nice blend. You don't want the product to be visible around the cuticle area. If you do not have the product visible, the nails are not gonna lift in those areas. Also look how I'm holding the buffer, so I wouldn't go that direction because this is out like screaming for a cut. I'm just following the nail fold, so it is okay for me to file her finger. Like I'm not gonna hurt Maya, like I will just make it nice and smooth, but you cannot go that way. If you go that way, you will make a mess. So not like follow kind of the shape of the nail folds. Okay, so same in here on the top. This part is absolutely safe to do so. And then brush away that direction. Brush away all the mess we've got in here. And then do exactly the same on the other hand. So basically I'm trying to get the look of those nails like that there is nothing on them. They look just like a natural nails, which are really nice and healthy ones and thick. That's how I use the fiber in a bottle gel. If it's necessary and I didn't file enough in some places, I would go back with the file and just touch it up, and I can see it, this one is really needing touching up. Brush away, and then the thumb. Hey, that's just Patrick popping in. Okay, my next step is to grab the cuticle nipper again and just touch up the places which I have exposed during the filing. So this is almost nothing. Okay, remove the dust and then we can clean them for the next step. Blue scrub. So I will make the things really dehydrated looking again, but I like to give it clean to it just before the painting. And I'm excited actually to use this new color. I'm always excited when I get to use the new colors. We are gonna do it number 279. So, and it is a perfect lipstick color, like absolutely I would love to wear it. A lipstick in this color. Okay, on this nail we are gonna go halfway. And halfway there. It is such a pretty color.
Thank you.
Thank you. Perfect, cook it. Halfway. Can I check the other hand? Perfect, inside. I'm always terrible, like I do something on the one hand and then I need to match it on the other hand. And the ideas are usually born the way like, okay, I know I just want to kind of do something, but I'm not sure yet how this will look until we do step 1 and then step 2, and I kind of just keep adding on. Change. I'm not too fussy about the line because we are gonna apply some gold transfer foil in there, so it doesn't have to be perfect. But if you would do the design where you needed it to be perfect, then I would use the D-liner brush just to make a nice and crisp line. Change. Brilliant, change. Okay, time for some new art. So we are gonna do a tiny bit of the gold transfer foil or rose gold. Maya, which one would you like? Gold or rose gold? Pale gold. Pale gold. Let's do pale gold. Pale gold. Okay, so I'm just cutting a small piece and quickly using the transfer foil gel glue. A small scoop of it. You could also use the product like the gel polish for the things as well. I just want the stronger coverage. And I'm applying it kind of messy. So nice and messy. Change. Same in here, nice and messy. And we are gonna cure it for 15 seconds. I usually find that 15 seconds is just perfect. Change. And then just let's transfer it. So I'm trying to don't touch the pink too much, because obviously if I would touch the pink, the transfer foil will stick into the pink as well. Not as neat, but it will still stick to the pink. Perfect, I take the other hand. That looks so nice with this color. Again, I'm using my left hand. What you could do it is you could apply the top coat and then buff it, or you could apply it matte top coat, or you could remove the inhibition layer from your pink to get this easier. I just decided to go like this and struggle a little bit. Perfect, now I can just grab some black. Okay, so first of all, I want to do a couple dots with some pink gel, and that's a French gel mix with the bright pink. Like I always like to, when my French gel is at the end, I like to keep it, keep the pot so I can use it for different things. And I want some first flower here, so I'm just doing one dot in there, and then another one more to this side, and another one more to this side. Okay. And then here I'm just gonna do one in there, one in there, and one in there. Very tiny one in here. And then something in there. And in there. Cook it. So, can I check it? No, I need to there, I need it there. I'm always terrible. Yeah, I just slap something and then I don't know where I place it. So we've got this one more inside, outside, outside. And then I've got outside, inside, outside. A tiny bit closer in there. And then the one on the corner and here. Cook it. This one. Perfect. Okay, flower time. Flower time. So just black gel. And then we are gonna do some tiny wee flowers. So first of all, I indicate where I want my petals. And then I'm just making them a little bit bigger. Pretty fiddly, but quite nice. and then enlarge. Oh no! I'm trying to bend Maya's finger. It doesn't bend, so just clean off the mistake. And then cook it. Perfect. Cook it. I'm trying to paint them quite nice and tiny, so I cannot talk too much. Especially that we're using very strong, contrast color. They are really simple flowers, but they are so time consuming. I would say it would be faster to paint the one stroke or something. Sorry. And then the thumb. Then just to make my life more complicated, I'm gonna add more detail into it. Change. So just on some places, nice and thin line. Nice and thin line. And it's almost like too much in here, so no thin lines. Change. Oh no! Disaster! How did that happen? Okay, so the only way to get rid of that now is to file that product off. And I'm gonna show you that quickly. So I'm not gonna remove the actual color, only the black. Very gentle file. And I think I managed. Yay! Okay, so clean that off. Just grab the color we was painting with and use the small brush to paint near the cuticle area. I need to dip in my brush into this color just so it's drink it, otherwise it will look too black. And I'm just touching it up. Change. And I'm making my life difficult last time and just placing couple dots here and there. I'm using the brush because they are microscopic dots. And when you do so with the brush, do not press it down too hard, because you will break the tip of your brush. Change. Can I see the other hand? I never remember. Never ever I remember. 1, 2, 3. Because obviously I'm just designing on the go, so there is no way I could remember. I just kind of do it wherever I feel it, it will go. I find it for that reason, like I am best with some sort of completely random designs, because they are just born in my head on the go. Okay, so this one I just need to be more random. My tummy keeps rumbling so badly. Cook it in. And then we can apply the top coat over the entire set. Did we cook this one for 10 seconds at least? Yes, we did. So High Shine No White Top Gel. And normally I'm so organized, like on my desk. Oh no, I'm not, I am, okay. I like the things when they are just in a certain places, so I don't have to search for it, but I did search for my top coat because it wasn't on its place. So nice, and I actually love this color. And when I apply the top coat, I try to reflect the light on it to see if there is no dust particles or like things going on in it. And I do always apply a really decent amount of the top coat, guys. So sometimes I can only do 2-3 nails and I need to swap the hand, otherwise my top coat is gonna run everywhere. Top coat is almost like again shaping my nails. Change. I might try to find maybe something to show you that. I do hope I will find something to show you that. Change. So, no, I don't see it. They actually quite not bad, like the shape-wise. I'm definitely not perfect because such a thing like a perfect nails doesn't exist, but they're not too bad. So quite often I would have some more improvements to be done, and I do it with the top coat. I would apply top coat like here maybe. Yay, we are a little bit more top coat there, less in there because it was more bulky on this side. And I'm kind of trying to improve the shape one more time with my top coat application. Change and then do it exactly as same on this hand. So see you. What else I love it about it, that's like around the cuticle area, we've got only top coat, so there is no jumps and the growth is less visible even after like so many weeks. Just a top coat there. Check how it reflects the light. Really important step, like to make the things nice. Like here I've got a wee missing bit. Now I need to cook the nails properly, cool them down before we touch them, because otherwise you make your top coat dull. So I'm always cooling down the nails before I clean the hands and before I apply any cuticle oil. Perfect. Change. Yay! So, final inspection. I would like wait for the top coat to cool down a little bit, clean the things, because the things always look very messy. But that's a very cute, simple, time-consuming, like I would say really time-consuming set with those simple flowers, and they are not that simple as they look like because they are so simple, if that makes sense. Like line work, like those kind of dotty work can be quite tricky to do it. Final inspection, and then I have find something in here underneath, so just touch up with the file. If you see something, just do it, like touch it up, like if it's necessary. Cuticle oil, not too much, you don't want to float your client's cuticles. I can see something in there as well, so just touch it up, and then do exactly the same with the other hand. So yeah, this set is really nice, pretty and cute, and I'm just gonna do a nice thumbnail picture. I hope you have guys really enjoyed it, and all the products we have used today are available on our website as well, which I will give you the link in the description of this video. Let me know what else you would like to see it, what kind of designs you would like to see it on this channel, and if you're enjoying those salon tutorials, sending you huge glittery hugs, and see you in the next one. Bye!